Numberblocks, 0 takes away. Prologue, the digital dead end. I used to work tech support for a now-defunct educational streaming service called LearnSprout. We specialized in preschool content, phonics, sing-alongs, all the usual colorful mush that parents shove in front of kids so they can drink their coffee in peace. One of our biggest contracts was with AlphaBlocks Limited, who sent us early cuts of Numberblocks episodes for back-end testing and platform optimization. We'd get dozens of files a week, usually unfinished, green screens where the characters would go, placeholder audio like block falls here, or weird choppy versions where every character had the same voice. Harmless. But one file in particular, one we were never meant to see, broke something in me. I found it buried in a redundant archive marked NB_SYS_retire_unused. Inside was a single file with no thumbnail. NB_season 3, episode 0_0_ takes _away_final_ NODISTRIBUTE MP4. No metadata. No episode number. No documentation. Just a title, 0 takes away. And a note, do not process. I processed it anyway. The opening out of order. The episode begins with no theme song, just faint static. The screen flickers for a moment before fading into Numberland. But something's wrong. There's no music. No bouncy narration. The sky is colorless, not gray, not blue, just blank, like someone forgot to draw it. Numberblock 4 appears first. She's standing on a hill, breathing heavily. Her colors are slightly drained. "Where's 1?" she asks, looking around. There's no response. She takes a step forward and trips. Instead of the usual blocky bounce animation, she falls like a real object, hitting the ground with a sharp thud. Dust rises. She doesn't move for several seconds. A long, low tone begins in the background. It sounds like a machine starting up, or maybe winding down. The disappearances begin. Numberblock 3 appears next, nervously twitching, looking up at the sky. "They said 2 went for a walk," she whispers. But she didn't come back. 4 helps her up. Maybe she's adding something, somewhere else. Then the wind stops. The sky glitches. For a single frame, the clouds become numbers. A sea of digits rapidly counting downward, then disappearing altogether. Suddenly, a deep hum fills the air. From the far end of the hill, a hole opens in the ground. A perfect black circle, no rim, no dirt displaced. Just a portal of silence. The Numberblocks turn to look. From the void, a figure rises. A dark, towering version of 0. But she's wrong. No smile, no voice, no face. Just a flickering outline of an empty block, humming like a dying battery. The regular 0 never appears. Just this. The wind returns in a gust, pulling at the blocks. 3 screams. She's lifted from the ground, pulled into the void feet first. "I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't." She's gone. No fanfare, no sound effect, just erased. The void closes behind her with a whisper. Taken. Counting down. The scene jumps. Now 10 is talking to 4 and 6 in a decaying field. They've stacked themselves into defensive shapes. Paranoid. Shaking. "It only comes for 1 at a time," 10 says. "It's subtracting us, quietly, constantly." 6 tries to hide behind a boulder. The wind returns. Another hole opens. 0 flickers in again. This time, her shape has holes inside her negative spaces where numbers used to be. Her outline pulses with static. She doesn't move, just floats in place. 4 is the next to go. She begs. "I'm a square. I'm strong. I'm supposed to be strong." Her body collapses inward, folding like paper. then gone. 10 begins to cry. He turns to 6. Do you remember who came first? Do you remember when we started? 6 hesitates. I don't know what we were before. I only remember being part of something. The void speaks. The next scene shows an aerial view of Numberland. Entire hills are now cracked and hollow. Color is leaking out of the ground. 8 runs across a field, trailing missing pixels behind her. She screams, I forgot my factors? I forgot what I was? The void appears again. This time, 0's block is larger, taking up the entire screen. A deep, multi-layered voice plays, not from her, but from behind her, like something speaking through her absence. Addition is a lie. Every sum returns to 0. You were never numbers, just ideas. 8 tries to multiply herself to escape. I'll double! I'll keep doubling. You can't take all of me. She doubles once, then again. Then again. But the versions become less and less stable, crumbling, flickering, turning to static. They all scream in unison as they collapse into non-blocks, shapes with no definition, just mass and noise. 0 swallows them whole.